Have you ever woken up feeling weak, like your body just isn't what it used to be? Do your muscles feel softer, your grip weaker, and your energy lower, even after a full night's sleep? Most people believe that this is just part of getting older, that losing muscle and strength after 60 is inevitable. But what if I told you that's not entirely true? I'm Dr. James Carter, a senior wellness specialist with over 20 years of experience helping men and women over 60 rediscover strength, vitality, and functional independence, naturally and sustainably. Throughout my career, I've uncovered a surprising truth. There are simple, everyday habits, especially in the morning, that silently sabotage your muscle health. And here's the kicker. They're things most people over 60 do without thinking. But when you avoid just these 5 habits, your body can start preserving and even rebuilding muscle mass. No expensive supplements, no extreme workouts, just real natural changes that actually work. Imagine waking up with more energy, feeling stronger when climbing stairs, more confident when picking up your grandkids. And yes, even if you're in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, these changes are possible. Even if you've tried other things before that didn't work. This time, the difference is that we're targeting the hidden triggers that most overlook. In today's video, I'll reveal 5 morning habits that silently destroy muscle health after 60, and how avoiding them can transform how you feel in just weeks. Make sure you stay to the end, because habit number 5 is the most overlooked, and avoiding it could mean the difference between aging in strength or weakness. Before we dive in, if you want more science-backed strategies to stay strong, energized, and independent after 60, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This channel is your resource for real, natural health advice made just for mature adults. And let me ask you, have you noticed any signs of muscle loss lately? Type yes in the comments if that's been part of your experience, or no if you've managed to stay strong. I read every comment. Morning habit number 1, skipping protein at breakfast. You wake up, you stretch, maybe sip some water, but then you skip breakfast. Or worse, you grab something light, like toast, coffee, or maybe just fruit. At first glance, that seems harmless. But here's the truth that almost no one talks about after 60. Skipping protein in the morning is one of the fastest ways to lose muscle mass as you age. Let's break it down. When you sleep, your body goes through a natural fasting period, typically 7 to 9 hours without food. And during that time, your muscles are slowly breaking down for energy. Your body is in a catabolic state. That means when you wake up, your muscles are hungry for amino acids, the building blocks of protein. Now here's the catch. If you don't give your muscles the fuel they need in the first 60 to 90 minutes after waking up, your body continues to break down more muscle tissue, and you don't rebuild what you lost overnight. This is even more dangerous after 60 because your body's ability to synthesize muscle, called muscle protein synthesis, becomes slower and less efficient with age. So the same old breakfast you had at 40 simply isn't enough anymore. And yet, so many seniors skip protein in the morning because they think, I'll eat more later, or I'm not really hungry yet. But that delay has consequences. You lose strength, you lose mass, you lose stability. Not all at once, but little by little, week after week, until suddenly you struggle to get out of a chair. You notice your balance getting worse, and your muscles don't respond the way they used to. The solution? Start your day with at least 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein. That could be a couple of eggs with Greek yogurt, a protein smoothie with whey and banana cottage cheese with nuts and a few berries, or even a warm bowl of oatmeal enriched with protein powder. You don't have to overthink it. Just make sure you're feeding your muscles, not starving them. It's not just about strength. A protein-rich breakfast also stabilizes your blood sugar, boosts energy, reduces mid-morning cravings, and even helps with mental clarity. And here's the best part. Once you start doing this consistently, most people feel stronger and more alert within a week. It's a small change with a powerful ripple effect. So if you've been starting your mornings without protein, it's time to rethink that. Because every morning is an opportunity to either nourish your muscles or neglect them. Morning habit number 2, staying sedentary for the first hour. It's easy to fall into this trap. You wake up, sit down to read the news, scroll on your phone, maybe sip your coffee in silence, and suddenly an entire hour has passed and your body hasn't moved at all. It feels relaxing. But for your muscles, it's one of the worst ways to start your day after 60. Why? Because the first hour of your morning sets the tone for your entire neuromuscular system. Your coordination, your mobility, your posture, your energy levels, and yes, your muscle health. Think of your body like an engine. If you leave it idling for too long, the oil doesn't circulate, the system doesn't warm up, and things start to stick and stall. Your muscles are the same. After a full night of sleep, your blood flow slows down. Your joints stiffen. Your muscles tighten. If you spend the next hour in complete stillness, you're essentially telling your body, let's keep aging fast today. But when you move, even gently, you reactivate circulation, oxygenate your tissues, improve nutrient delivery to muscles, and trigger natural growth and repair signals in your body. And no, we're not talking about intense workouts or going to the gym. This isn't about weightlifting or running marathons. We're talking about intentional, gentle morning movement. It could be as simple as 5 minutes of stretching while standing, a short walk around your house, or outside light bodyweight movements like squats to a chair, shoulder rolls, arm swings, or a mobility routine specifically for joints and hips. Even breathing deeply while reaching overhead can begin to activate your muscular system. You don't need sweat, you need signal. A signal that tells your body, I still use these muscles, I still need them, so don't shut them down. Here's something powerful to remember. Muscles respond to use. When you use them, even in simple ways, they stay alive, active, and connected to your nervous system. When you don't, they shrink, weaken, and disconnect, quietly, day by day. And this happens faster after 60, a condition called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. But the best defense isn't complex, it's daily activation. So if your mornings are still silent, sedentary, it's time to rewrite that story. Because even 5 to 10 minutes of morning movement can reduce stiffness, protect your independence, and give your muscles the wake-up call they've been waiting for. Tomorrow morning, before you sit, stretch. Before you scroll, walk. Before you let your body go numb, remind it that you are still in command. Morning habit number 3, drinking only coffee and nothing else. Let's be honest. For many people over 60, the first thing that touches their lips in the morning isn't water, isn't food, it's coffee. Sometimes 2 cups, sometimes 3. And often, it's all you consume until late morning or even lunchtime. But here's the danger. Starting your day with nothing but coffee is like revving your engine without oil. You're stimulating your nervous system, but starving your muscles and dehydrating your cells. You see, coffee is a diuretic, meaning it makes you lose water. And after 7 to 9 hours of sleep, your body is already in a mild state of dehydration. Your blood is thicker, your muscles are tighter. Your fascia, the tissue surrounding your muscles, is stiff. Your joints are dry. Your metabolism is slower. And when you add coffee on top of that, especially on an empty stomach, you're amplifying stress hormones like cortisol, which can actually accelerate muscle breakdown over time. It might make you feel more alert in the short term, but beneath the surface, your muscles are suffering. Not to mention, dehydration impairs protein synthesis, which is essential for maintaining and rebuilding muscle tissue after 60. In other words, even if you're eating protein later, if your cells are dehydrated, you're not absorbing the benefits properly. So what should you do? Here's a simple morning routine that protects your muscles and still allows you to enjoy your coffee. Step 1. Within 10 minutes of waking up, drink a full glass of room temperature water. ideally with a pinch of sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to boost absorption. This rehydrates your cells, jumpstarts your metabolism, and supports nutrient delivery to your muscles. Step 2. If you enjoy coffee, that's fine, but never on an empty stomach. Have it after you've eaten some protein and healthy fat, like eggs with avocado or Greek yogurt with flax seeds. This reduces cortisol spikes, balances blood sugar, and protects your muscle tissue. Step 3. For every cup of coffee, drink a half glass of water alongside it. Make hydration non-negotiable. It sounds small, but the impact is real. Seniors who begin their day hydrated and nourished tend to report less muscle cramping, better energy through the morning, fewer falls, and even sharper mental focus. You don't have to give up coffee, but you do have to stop giving it priority over your body's true needs. Because when your muscles are drying out and breaking down, silently, one of the fastest ways to protect them is simply to hydrate. So tomorrow morning, before that first sip of coffee, reach for water, fuel your cells, and give your muscles the support they're quietly craving. Morning habit number 4, ignoring balance and stability training. There's a silent threat that becomes more dangerous after 60, and yet most people don't address it until it's too late. It's not a disease, it's not a medication, it's the slow, invisible loss of balance. And the scary part? It's deeply connected to your muscle health. Here's what most people don't realize. Muscles don't just grow through strength, they grow through coordination. That means your brain and body must stay connected. Your nervous system must keep communicating with your muscles, telling them when to activate, how much force to use, and how to stabilize your joints as you move. But when you ignore balance training in your morning routine, you begin to lose that connection. You might feel fine at first. Then one day, you trip over a rug, miss a step on the stairs, or feel shaky while reaching for something overhead. That's not clumsiness. That's neuromuscular disconnection. And it often starts because people stop challenging their balance early in the day. You don't need advanced equipment or yoga classes. Just 2 to 3 minutes in the morning can literally retrain your body to protect itself. Try this tomorrow morning. Exercise 1. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Start with 15 seconds, then switch sides. You'll feel your foot and ankle muscles activate immediately, and your brain will begin re-engaging those dormant stability circuits. Exercise 2. Heel to toe walking across the room. Pretend you're walking on a tightrope, one foot in front of the other, slowly and controlled. This improves foot activation, glute stabilization, and hip control, all vital for muscle integrity. Exercise 3. Step side lunges or lateral weight shifts. Most seniors only move forward and backward, but side-to-side control protects the hips and knees and activates neglected muscle fibers. These movements might feel small, but they send a massive signal to your body. I still need these muscles to keep me safe. And that's when change begins. Because when you improve your balance, you reactivate underused muscle groups, improve core strength, reduce your risk of falls, and support better posture and mobility. Muscle strength without balance is like building a house on a shaky foundation. It may look strong, but it won't last. So if you're starting your mornings without even a few moments of balance activation, you're missing one of the most powerful ways to preserve muscle health naturally. No sweat, no gym, just presence, intention, awareness. Your legs, your hips, your brain, they're all waiting to be reminded that you still care. So give them that message every morning. Morning habit number 5. Starting the day with negative mental patterns. You may not realize it, but one of the most destructive habits for your muscles doesn't involve food, water, or movement. It starts in your mind. Right when you wake up, before you even get out of bed, your brain is scanning for meaning. And for many people over 60, that meaning has slowly become, I'm getting older. I'm too tired to keep up. It's too late to change. This pain is just part of aging. These silent thoughts become background noise, but they're powerful because they shape your biochemistry, your decisions, and your physical responses. In fact, studies show that negative age-related beliefs can directly accelerate physical decline. They increase cortisol, reduce muscle repair signals, and lower motivation to move. It becomes a loop. You think you're too old, you move less, your muscles weaken, you feel older. But here's the truth that science and experience confirm. Muscle loss is not purely about biology. It's also about belief. If you begin your day telling your body that it's weak, tired, or broken, your nervous system will respond accordingly. It will down-regulate energy, slow down muscle activation, and limit your output, just to match your expectations. But when you change the conversation, you change the outcome. Try this tomorrow morning before your feet touch the floor. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and say, out loud if possible, "Today, I wake up with strength in my body." My age is not a limit, it's a signal of wisdom. I honor my muscles by moving with purpose today. I am capable of growth at any stage of life. It may sound simple, but these affirmations are neuromuscular commands. They prime your brain to send stronger, clearer signals to your body. And over time, that mindset builds momentum. Men and women over 60 who embrace this shift, even for just 2 minutes each morning, report higher daily movement, better posture, faster recovery, and a renewed sense of vitality and purpose. Because your thoughts don't just live in your head, they echo in your muscles, your posture, your choices. So if you've been starting your day by mentally aging yourself, it's time to stop, to reclaim those first minutes, and use them to send a new message. I'm not finished. I'm just getting stronger in new ways. Remember, the habits we've talked about today aren't extreme. They're not expensive. They're not complicated. They're rooted in something powerful: consistency, intention, and awareness. You don't need medications to preserve muscle. You don't need to live in a gym. You just need to stop sabotaging your body and start honoring it every morning with simple, natural steps. Start small. Don't try to change everything at once. Pick 1 or 2 habits that spoke to you most and try them tomorrow. Maybe it's adding protein to your breakfast. Maybe it's standing up and stretching instead of sitting. Maybe it's simply choosing better thoughts when you wake up. Because the truth is, progress doesn't come from perfection. It comes from momentum, from showing up, from reminding your body, day by day, that you still care. You may not notice a huge shift overnight, but watch for the subtle signs: less morning stiffness, a steadier step, a little more strength when getting up, or even a spark of pride when you catch yourself moving with purpose. These are the early victories, the proof that you're not declining, you're evolving, one morning at a time. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone else over 60 who deserves to feel stronger again. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon, because every week we bring new science-based, age-respecting strategies to help you live stronger, longer, and better naturally. Stay strong, stay inspired, and remember, age doesn't take your strength. Neglect does. But today, you chose differently, and that's where everything changes.